Right, I painted this watercolour a couple of days ago. I'm not very happy with it. It just doesn't. There's no interest in the painting. So what I want to do now is add a background, basically. I put some darks in around the painting, cutting in around the flowers, just very loosely, just to make the actual painting stand out and look a bit more interesting, because it just looks lifeless and not very good. So that's the idea, just to sort of make it look a little bit more professional. Okay, so I'll mix some colours up and have a go at doing that. Okay, what I'm going to use is just cooler colours, because I want to sort of make the background sit back. So I don't want to introduce too many warm colours in the background. Just hints of warm colours. So I'm going to use blues, greens, some cool browns and stuff, just to kind of help it sit back. So here we go. Always a nerve-wracking part. Probably wish I kept it as it was. But we'll have a go. Using a slightly bigger brush for bigger areas. Keeping the paint moving. I want to keep it nice and wet throughout there. But not being too fiddly. Not trying to paint every little flower, every little detail. Let's introduce a bit of green up here, a bit more yellow and green. Make sure the background sticks through little holes. See, the blue works really well. I'm just flicking the brush in around the flowers. I'm not trying to paint every little... Just keeping the whole thing. Some broken colour at the back. You know, some dry brush work. Helps it give a little bit of texture. And I'm just going to bring that down to just slightly below the top of the jar. And add a bit more. And let these modes work. Keep them coming down. Don't forget to decide where you're going to have your cut-off point. I want a nice crisp line, like in about there. So I hope I'm not in the way of the camera. It's where you're hoping you're not wrecking in the picture. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit as I come down the bottom there. Just to add a bit of variety, a bit of brown, just to add some interest. A bit of blue in that. Around the... Okay. Oh, I don't care about that so much. Shadow through the jar. Let's come through slightly. Strengthen up this shadow. Charles casting. Alright, then I'm just going to add a bit more detail onto these flowers, just in places. Basically helping these ones, the daisies here, stand out a little bit more. But I'm painting really loosely, quite a big brush, so I don't become too fiddly with detail. It's all about trying to keep it fresh and keep the colour moving. Basically, don't be frightened. It's just a piece of paper. If you make it, if I ruin it, it doesn't matter, because you can just start again. You know, and the more you start again, it means the more practice you get. And the more practice you get, the better an artist you'll become. But I just want to, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring a line across here as well, over my name. I signed it before I realised it was rubbish. Stick it a bit of foreground. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. I might add a few more washes over the top, but then again I might not. Put a bit more colour in there. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it at that before I can kind of really do any real damage to it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope that helped. Gave you some idea how I do a background anyway, and you know, help those. So you don't throw a painting away. You can always try and recover it a little bit. Now, some people might have liked it as it was before. Some people might not like it at all. But there we go. Okay, thanks for watching.